Now we will be doing the second passage of the cube root using the hierarchical materials. In this case, we will be using the binomial cube because we're going to be working with a binomial. This, of course, is after the children have done a lot of practice of finding cube root with the cubing materials. If you look in the math album, you will see lots of examples for the children to do. All right, today we are finding the cube root of 424,875. Starting from the right, we do our tick analysis, which tells us that we're going to have a 2-digit root. We look at our cube chart. You see what's the largest cube we can make out of 424, and we see the largest cube is 7. You can see it right here. 424. The cube of 7 is 343. The cube of 8 is 512. So it's going to be the cube of 7, which will be represented by our largest cube. And of course, the cube of 7 is equal to 343. So we will subtract 343 from 424, leaving us with 78. And now we're going to bring down the next number, which is 8. All right, to continue building our cube, we're going to now need to build in this direction, in this direction, and in this direction. Three ways, yes? All right, so we're going to build with 7 squares. So 7 squared times 3 is equal to 147. And if we take 788 divided by 147, we get a maximum of 5. So that tells us that preliminarily, anyway, the units are going to be, the units of the root are going to be a 5. I'm dotting it because we need to confirm that using, by finishing the rest of the problem. Okay, so if we take 5 layers of the 147 times 5 is equal to 735. So let's go ahead and build that with our binomial cube. Okay. All right. So we're going to subtract 735 from 788, and that will be 52. Let me bring down the 7. I'm sorry, 53. We bring down the 7, leaving us with 537. So now we continue. We now know that we need to build here and here and here. Okay. Put that right there. Okay. So we know that we're going to need to use 5 squares times 7 taken 3 times. Okay. 5 squared times 7, right? This is 5 squared times 7. 5 squared times 7 taken 3 times. 5 squared times 7 taken 3 times equals 525, which we're going to subtract here, leaving us with 25, which of course is 5 squared. Sorry, made a mistake here. I'm going to bring down my next digit, which is 5. Okay. All right, so all we've done is subtracted 537 minus 525, got 25, brought down the last digit. All right, so now we need to complete our cube, which is right here, and we need, I'm sorry, I also made a mistake here. This should be 155. There we go, 155, okay. Okay, I need to back up a little bit because I made an error in my subtraction. The last thing we did is we built these 3 layers here, which we said was 5 squared times 7, taken once, twice, 3 times, which equals 525. If I subtract that, I get 2 here, 1 here. I bring down the 5, okay, and I see that to complete my cube, I need to add a 5 cubed, which of course is 125. So again, we can now fill in the 5 because we know it's true. So the cube root of 424,000 is 875 equals 75, and there is no remainder.